Who's taking detention tonight anyhow? I don't know. I'm fed up with being here every night. I know that. Oh, Keating. Oh, no.
Detention. Take a dictionary and copy out 3 pages.
No, we've got work to do, sir. Biology.
What do you mean you've got work to do? You're in detention. You do what I tell you.
But Miss Mooney said, sir. Yeah, we got to copy up work we missed during lessons, sir. Yeah, we missed some lessons, so we got to keep coming back to detention. So we've copied up all the work we missed. Yeah, and this is the last night.
Of many.
What?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Beg your pardon, sir.
Is this the last of many detentions?
Yes, sir. We've been coming for nearly 2 weeks.
You must be making up a great many lessons. Go and sit down. Take a dictionary, please, and copy out 3 pages.
Blimey, I'll be glad when this lot's over. What's the idea of your mum's? Means you can come in late if you wanted. Flexi time? Yeah. The sooner I get it in this school, the better.
Jones, if you're going to talk, you can copy from the dictionary now and come back tomorrow to do your biology.
Look, we're doing flipping flexi time already. What do you mean? Well, we was late a few times, right? We missed a few lessons. So now we've got to stay late in detention, catch up on the work we missed. So what's that if it's not flexi time? Yeah, but that's not how it's supposed to work, is it? I mean, we're meant to get in school at 9 and get home at 3:30. Yeah, but in practice, we're putting in the hours this week that we missed a couple of weeks ago. So why can't they make that legal? Oh, I don't know.
And they got really nice ankle straps. After Mum, she's like 11, so I go Saturday morning to get them. Want to come with me? No, I can't. I've got hockey practice. No, not again. Hey, Julie. Yeah? Want to learn the arms out with me Saturday? Hey, look, Diane's back. Hello. You better? I think so. What's the matter with you? Don't know. Oh, what did the doctor say? He didn't know either. Anyway, you're better now. Yeah. But you don't look better. If you ask me, you want to eat more. No, I don't. I'm too fat to eat. Oh, don't be stupid. Too fat? You're like a skeleton. I'm not. Spots aren't any better either, are they? Annette? Well, they're not. Not much happened since you've been gone. Except the open day, of course.
I'm terribly sorry I'm late, N2.
That's all right, miss. We'll forgive you.
Yes, I've forgotten my register. Oh, no, here it is. Now, is anyone away?
No, miss.
I bet she'd be in favour of flex time. She's late just as often as we are. Yeah, I know. It's since she broke up with Sooty. She can't put herself together. Hey, miss?
Yes, Gordon?
Would you be in favour of flexi time in schools?
How do you mean?
Well, if we had flexi time, we could all come in late the odd morning.
That's quite true, Gordon. There's a lot to be said for it.
Can I borrow your books to copy up the work I missed? Yeah, of course you can. Do you want to come over with us tonight? See what there is. Hi, Faye. Yeah? Miss told me to tell you that you're on the shortlist for the district trials. I'm not. You are? I hope you get in the team. I don't. I don't see anything of you at all. Look, why can't you get it into your thick head? I like playing hockey, and I ain't going to stop because of you. All right, all right. I don't care anyway. I've got my friend Julie. She's not going to go running off after stupid hockey balls.
Roland, will you give out those worksheets, please? Now, M2, Roland is bringing you round a worksheet which has some extracts. M2, would you stop talking, please?
The trouble is, the only time we get to play around is administration time. And assembly. Yeah, it still only gives us half an hour. Yeah, I guess it's work.
Gordon, did you hear me?
No, sir.
Yeah, well, I said stop talking.
I said stop talking.
Yes, Diane.
Yes, Diane. Roland hasn't given her worksheets, sir.
Roland, you forgot Diane.
Roland, you forgot Diane.
Annette, will you stop repeating everything I say in that silly voice? Now, stop being silly, girl.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're going to read. M2, will you stop talking, please?
Sir, you've been teaching long.
What? No, I haven't, as a matter of fact.
No, I didn't think you had. You let them girls get away with too much.
Now, N2, stop talking and listen. Now, today we are going to read about chain making.
Oh, great. What maker, sir?
chain makers. You know, chains for mooring ships and machinery for mining.
Oh, shame!
Don't be silly, girls. Now, look, the work was extremely hard, as you can imagine. Do stop talking, N2. Look, Julie, Annette, Gordon.
You shouldn't be talking, Gordon. I'm listening, sir.
Look, you can't be listening and talking. How can you talk and listen?
It's a skill I've developed.
Well, if you're listening, you tell me what I said then.
Was it stop talking?
All right, that's enough. Look, if you'd all just concentrate for a minute, you'd find this material very interesting.
Material? I can't see no material,
The
sir.
stuff on the worksheet.
Sure, sir.
All right, N2, stop talking. Did you hear me? I said stop talking.
What was that, sir?
Go out to the room, Samuel.
Oh, sir, I couldn't hear you. Everyone was talking.
Yeah, well, I said go out.
Sit down.
Did you hear me?
Oh, sir, I'm interested. Honest, I am.
Don't talk. Now, look, the chain-making industry was just one industry in which conditions were extremely hard, as you can well imagine. And the thing was that a great deal of the work was done by women. Well, people very often make the mistake of thinking that women did not work until the 20th century. But this was not true. Annette Furman, go out to the room.
Why, sir?
Because you're talking.
I'm not the only one, sir.
Look, M2, if you can't be quiet, we're going to have this lesson after school.
Oh, Flexi, sir.
Gordon, you're graduating the class check. M2, I'm waiting for quiet.
It'll be a long wait, sir.
I'm waiting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Knowles. I didn't realise there was a teacher in the classroom.
They're a bit unruly, I'm afraid.
Yes. Well, if you have any more trouble with them, I shall be taking detention this evening. And woe betide anyone that you sent to me.
Would you read from the worksheet, please, Roland?
Yes, sir. In a shed fitted with forge and anvil, there was a woman at work. From a pole which ran across the room, there dangled a tiny swinging chair for the baby, so that whilst working the hammers, the mother could rock the child. She was working very hard at spike making.
We're going to learn about chain makers. If I can manage to finish the sentence. Will you two stop talking? Julie, Faye, Gordon. I wish they weren't in our group for history. Well, Mel Watt group was in his hopeless that Niles can't keep order. But they don't give him a chance. I hate teachers that can't keep order. Hey, Janet, do you like Mr. Niles?
He's all right. His worksheets are really good.
Bet she fancies him.
I do not.
I bet no one fancies him. Tell you what we should do. We should all go around pretending to fancy him. Yeah.
You're mean, you are.
No, we're not. We're doing a good turn. Might make his day if he has to be in love with him. Let's go and see who's in the staff room. There he is. He's going out.
Yeah, Chris.
Mr. Noel.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Annette. Did you want something?
Yes, sir.
Oh. See you then.
shopping, sir?
Yes.
You married, sir?
No, I'm not.
Who's having? What's wrong with you? He heard that? No, of course he didn't. Anyway, so what? Hey, sir, you got a girlfriend. You got a girlfriend, sir?
Look, will you please stop following me?
Oh, sir, we're not annoying you, are we? Only it's my friends Faye and Julie, you see. They really like you. I do not. So it's her that likes you. Oh, don't tell him, Julie.
Yes, well.
He believed us. He really believed us. What an idiot.
Flipping heck, what an afternoon. English then all right.
At least we're not in detention, are we?
Yeah, but I mean all right. What do you have to do all these boring lessons for? Hey, I've got it.
Got what?
The answer to flexi time. You only go to a lesson if you want to. If you don't go, you write an essay instead. Simple.
Don't be silly, they won't buy that. Then none of these would become lesson, would they?
Yeah, well, then that'd stay on staff. You know the way it's going on, but they haven't got enough staff. I've cracked it, Zama. I've cracked it.
Lenny sat in the hay and looked at the little dead puppy that lay in front of him. Then he looked at it for a long time. Then he put out his huge hand and stroked it clear from one end to the other. And then Lenny said softly to the puppy,
Just
"Why'd
a
you
moment,
got to
please,
get
Faye.
killed?"
Jones, what are you doing? Whatever it is, bring it here. Perhaps you'd like to tell the rest of the class what we've just been reading.
Curly's wife just come in the barn, sir.
Go on, after that. You don't know, do you? We're reading one of the great minor classics of the 20th century, and this boy is interested in something else. I wonder if you can guess what it is, boys and girls. No? I think you better tell him, Jones.
The school timetable.
And what is it that you find so particularly fascinating about the school timetable, Jones?
I was working something out, sir.
Oh, I see. Are we allowed to know what it is? Perhaps you need more time to develop your ideas further, eh?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm sure that can be arranged. You can write me an essay on the subject. Tonight. In detention. Thank you, Fred.
You're an idiot. First night we're not in detention for 2 weeks. You go and muck about and smart ass his lesson.
I don't care. Give me a chance to work on this flexi time thing. No blooming peace in lessons.
All right, you lot. Pack up. Did you hear what I said, Jones? I said pack up. Now bring me your work. You still here, lad? Anyone would think you like staying late after school. Get out.
Hi, you're early. What are you doing? We're waiting for those. Oh, not again. Here he comes now. Oh, don't start on him again, Annette. Morning, sir.
Morning.
Like your sweater, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it matches your eyes. fly? Oh, she always was a bit wet.
Look, are you going to bring it up to the school council meeting tonight or not?
Flexi time, no. I think it's a stupid idea.
Look, I don't care what you think. You're my representative and I want you to bring it up.
Look, Jonah, you haven't even discussed it with the class. You're supposed to discuss it with the class.
So, if the class agrees, you'll put it forward, right?
Yeah, if they agree.
Right. Listen, everyone, shut up a minute. I said shut up! Listen, how many of you think it'd be a good idea if we had flexi time in school? Listen, hands up, how many of you think it'd be good if you could choose whether you wanted to do a lesson or not?
That's stupid. Listen, everyone.
Listen, but if you don't go, you have to write an essay instead, right?
Right.
How many of you think you should be able to come in at different times? So if you come in late, you go home late.
Yeah.
Right, that's flexi time. No, you've got to propose it. Look, you said you'd propose it, and I'm coming along to the school council meeting tonight to make sure you do.
Well, we seem to have got through the agenda quite quickly this afternoon. Is there any other business?
Yeah, Jenny's got a proposal from our class.
Janet,
But it's this thing about flexi time.
can you explain what you mean?
I'm not quite sure. It's some people in our class. They think that we should be able to come in late, go home late, that sort of thing.
What prayer's supposed to happen to the timetable under these circumstances?
Some lessons would be optional.
Madam Chairman, representatives only may speak at a school council meeting.
Yes, can you please not speak if you're just a visitor? Janet, can you explain?
I think the idea is some lessons would be optional. If you didn't attend them, you would have to do set work instead.
What sort of lessons?
English, PE and RI.
English, PE and RI.
Trust the second years.
You just happen to have picked on those subjects which are compulsory under the law.
Madam Chairman, I really don't think we need waste any more time on this topic. There is absolutely no question of flexi time being feasible in this or in any other school.
Right, well, if there's no other business...
No, but wait a moment. I think we at least ought to discuss it.
Well, so do I, Madam Chairman. I mean, we are in a situation where we have a shortage of teachers. Quite a lot of pupils who attend school reluctantly. We also spend a great deal of time enforcing petty regulations and timekeeping. Well, I would have thought that a staggered school day might have quite a lot to be said for it.
Well, Mr. Knowles, I'm sure if you were to talk to Miss Clark, who puts in hours and hours every year working out the timetable...
I've worked out a timetable.
Omitting English, RI and PE, I take it.
Now, I've just put the start and end of the day.
Which means, of course, that your English teachers have to be in early, even though you don't. Madam Chairman, we've all put in a very long day today. Could we close the meeting, please? Could we close the meeting, please, Madam Chairman?
Well, what do you expect from the school council? It's always like that. Everybody says so. No, it's Jenny's fault. If she said it a bit cleaner, now McCluskey would never let it go through. You heard what Smart said. All the subjects you made optional were compulsory anyway. So, all it needed was a bit more thought, that's all. Ah, forget it, Joe. That's useless. Yeah, well, Knowles didn't think so, did he? Well, that's proved it then, isn't it? If Knowles thought it was a good idea, there must be something wrong with it.
Been waiting long?
About 10 minutes.
Well, let's hope there's a bus soon then.
Yeah. You know how...
You're late. Sorry.
Don't matter.
I just said you're late going home.
I've been in detention, sir.
Oh. You were saying?
Oh, it was only about the homework. I wasn't sure of what to do.
Oh, it was to imagine that you worked in a foundry or factory of the last century and to write about a day in your life. You think you can do that? No. Well, look, people haven't changed very much, you know. Conditions have, but people haven't. Look, why don't you introduce a foreman? Someone who you and the other women make fun of. This your buzz? Well, I'll see you tomorrow then. With your homework.
Yes?
Miss Mooney sent me to the secretary to collect some letters about the second year disco.
You'll have to wait outside. The secretary's at coffee. Did you hear that the inspector telephoned? Apparently Mr. Moore will be coming in to inspect Mr. Knowles.
Again? It's the third or fourth time this term, isn't it?
Yes, I think he'll be with M2 as well. Doesn't help him.
Listen, everyone. Listen. Listen! We've really got to behave ourselves to Knowles this morning. He's got an inspector coming. So? So we've got to behave. It's his last chance. Oh, Mrs. McCluskey say so.
I don't see why we should make it easy for him. He can't teach. I don't see why he should pass his thing.
You don't know whether you can teach or not. You never give him a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that homework I did for him last night. It's quite interesting. Didn't actually do it, did you?
Yeah.
Why?
I agree with Samo. I think we should give him a break. He's not a bad bloke, really. Here he comes. Right, everyone. Be quiet and no mucking about.
Don't mind me. I shall just sit at the back.
Oh, get your books out, please, Mister. Shh. And stop talking. Yes, yes.
Shut up.
Now, last lesson, we looked at the working conditions of a particular group of workers during the Industrial Revolution. Do you remember who they were?
Chain makers, sir.
Well, that's right. And we saw what terrible conditions these workers, many of them with small children, had to work under. Annette Furman, I think I'll have you over here.
I'm not doing nothing, sir.
Don't argue, Annette. You either come over here or you go out.
Come on, Furman.
Right, now today, we're going to look at the reasons why the people moved to the towns. Is it urgent, Gordon?
I was going to tell you why they moved to the town, sir.
Oh. Yes, well, thank you.
More money, sir.
Well, that's right. And of course, they didn't realise how hard the conditions were.
Didn't a lot of them have to move, sir, because there was no work in the country?
Well, yes, that's right, too. But do you know why there wasn't enough work in the country?
Population explosion, sir.
Yeah, and because the big landlords have taken over the land, sir.
Sir, to pass your inspection, because we was good for you, weren't we, sir?
Yes, Gordon, the class behaved very well.
Thing is, sir, we told them to behave themselves.
Oh.
Because we thought one good turn deserves another. You're sticking up for flexi time at the school council meeting.
Oh, yes. Not that it did a lot of good, though.
I don't know so much. We was talking to some fifth years today. I reckon it's a good idea too. I reckon we might be hearing a bit more about flexi time at the next school council meeting.